Yeah, I've been going crazy. I'm surprised I still have hair on my head.
Okay, I'll take the stress for you so you don't lose your hair.
Mine is it's my daughter's first birthday, and I actually get to be present for it and not overseas.
Congratulations.
Yay. Happy birthday.
Oh my God, twins. My birthday is today too.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Thank you.
Today is not my birthday. But
Mine.
everyone should put in your databases that today is Elisa's birthday if you don't have that already.
I went to go play beach volleyball yesterday and I made 2 contacts.
it's awesome.
Unwilling, like, just playing volleyball.
We signed a new buyer yesterday from an
Look at
agent referral, and she's awesome. I'm super excited. We did a buyer consult at MSA Annex over some delicious ramen.
Abby,
There's-
this is an Arizona call. You're gonna have to explain what beach is.
You're right.
We have beaches all over.
I know, I'm like, we are a beach, the entire state. Get out of here.
Arizona has a beach. It's called Rocky Point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to annex that entire.
All right.
Who loves a staph infection?
Ew.
Okay. Other win celebrations? Good deal. Guys, welcome to this morning call. How are you? You doing well?
Always. Excellent.
I broke 3 toes last night, so wearing shoes sucks, but otherwise I'm good.
Eric, I said gently kick rocks.
Well, I go the extra mile for you, Dan.
Clearly, you didn't put on your softest slippers and go out in the yard and kick rocks. There's a lot going on. Let's hear from you. What are your situations, conversations, or topics that you want to jump into today before we jump right over?
We can't gloss over that. How'd you break 3 toes?
We can go. Jim, we just did.
I thought someone broke in my house last night while we were sleeping. I heard a loud crash at 3:30 this morning. Jumped out of bed and went to go clear my house and cut a corner too hard and crack.
Yeah, that sucks.
I like how you
This is-
say clear your house. Like it's a secret op or something.
Do you know who Eric is? He
I
is a
mean-
secret op. Eric's not even his real name, guys. It's Bartholomew James the Third.
He's a spy.
I feel you, Eric, in the dark, like I'm in my own like action movie. I'm with it.
See, Christina gets it.
Room by room.
Yep.
Y'all don't have cameras and motion sensors in your house that let you know every movement going on in your entire
Well, see,
complex.
the thing is, I do have
dog.
cameras in my house. My cameras decided not to work at
Oh,
that
okay.
exact moment.
Yep, somebody was trying to get you, man. Just saying, somebody's trying to get you. Everyone, let's pray for Eric. It's not a corporeal being. That's why you couldn't see it.
Oh, see, that's exactly what it was. It's his ghost again.
Can I share?
Oh yeah, we had that conversation on the boat during Summit, Dan. I forgot about that.
No, I don't forget these things, dude. It freaked me the hell out. All right, Jimmy, what was your thing?
Can I share a lead gen idea that I had last night and bounce it off the group? Is this
Absolutely.
either brilliant or absolutely ridiculous?
I
We
mean,
will let you
Eric,
know.
maybe Eric can
So I was
kick it
thinking
back.
about like when the like Girl Scout cookies sit outside like a Safeway shopping center or something, right?
Yep.
What if you set up like a table, like your open house table, right, with your branded or whatever, and you have like a binder that has like 10 of the local like vacant listings, and then your computer, obviously, you can pull up the MLS, a little spare screen, and you have your showing agreements and all that stuff there, but you're showing kind of showcasing vacant properties in the area that they could go look at like that day after they're done shopping, come back, put their groceries away, they could register, and then you could schedule them appointment after appointment after appointment that day.
Well, I don't do that at a grocery store, but that's exactly what I do at my open house.
Well, exactly, but it's basically a more public you don't get 500 people an hour walking through your open house.
I've seen someone do that at the gym. They had a sign that says,
Yeah.
ask me about real estate.
I love
Something like
that.
Yeah. And it didn't look like they had too much with them, but they brought like some type of snack. I think it was like a cookie or something. No, maybe it was a protein cookie. I don't know. But
gotta
they
be.
had a ton of people at their table.
I
That
love
just
that.
totally reminded me, Daniel, know this too. You probably did it for the car business, but like when I ran gym sales, we would like partner with local businesses where we would want other businesses to come in and set up a table right by the front check-in desk, promoting any, like, you know, a roofing business, a solar company, like house cleaning, like whatever. We would just always do these brand partnerships and like have people set up a table right in the entryway and they could collect leads. Forget what was in it for us other than bringing
Or even,
something
like, parking
obnoxious to the
parties. Yeah,
front.
that's a great idea.
Remember those lead boxes, Dan, that you'd like set up in different businesses? And it was like, enter to win a free car, enter to win whatever. And you would just go, someone's job was to go collect the boxes like physically every couple weeks, call everybody in there.
We had one at the mall that was massively successful. So
And you never give away a free car. It's all a scam.
we gave away two
All a
of them.
scam.
We gave
Oh,
away two of
well, that's
them
good.
year. So, but Jim, let's hear from the group. Do you guys think it's a terrible idea to set up some kind of table or event outside of a large traffic area and
I think
provide
it's
resources?
genius.
Not at all.
I feel like
think
it's a
it'd
great
be
idea.
fun.
I love it.
I'm a
Yeah,
little
and
upset. I didn't
especially-
think about that first.
Yeah, well, and especially with the demographic, I feel like a lot of younger people are not used to going to open houses. I feel like it's very much more geared towards older people. They're just used to it. So I think that some people have questions. They just don't know where to go, who to ask. And that's why they get a lot of their information on social media. But getting in front of them like places that would have, you know, that demographic.
Be interesting to find out, especially for like a large chain grocery store, what you need to do to get like permission to do that. Because I know like some grocery stores, maybe they all do this, but they've got some of those advertising partnerships with agents already, you know, where they've got like their
Yeah,
ad
shopping
on
cart
the
handles or something.
sanitizer. Yeah, or like the sanitizer wipe station and all that.
But it's easier to ask them for
So I
permission.
was gonna set one up for my partner's business a couple years ago, and I know that like the Tucson outlets up here on Twin Peaks will let you do it. I know the Tucson Mall. You just got to get in touch with like the right person.
Could you do something like that at the park without needing to ask anyone for permission?
No, you'd still need a permit.
Oh, okay.
Public places. I mean, you could set up just how
Man,
long.
you guys are thinking way too legal.
You know, there's different organizations, like my son's baseball team, they ask if you want to like pay money to put a banner. I actually had Fry's call me and ask me if I wanted my info on a shopping cart.
I know. I wonder what the ROI is on those things. I like your idea, Jim, where you're like an actual person there, like inviting people into conversation.
So
I was
I was
like a
thinking,
farmer's market or even like a local restaurant, you know, like, hey, I'm gonna buy 200 tacos for anybody that walks in if I could set up here out front of your restaurant.
Dude, that's freaking
what
great.
if we
Yeah, that's a really good
what
idea.
if we did something like at the U of A through like their economics department and had like a little Q&A thing down at the U of A?
I've done an event before where there's this Mexican candy place over by over off St. Mary's that had just opened up, and they did a night market, and we had set up a booth. There was a bunch of different vendors, and I closed one from that market, and we didn't really we passed out like little trinkets, but we didn't have anything. People just had the opportunity to come up, ask us questions. I think it's a great
Was it the vegan night market down by the Owls Club?
No. It was like it was a pop-up market that they did for the opening of this. I think it's called like Tajín Tamarindo. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's right in that Food City parking lot. And we had so many people walk through. So I think even just getting into one of those, like some type of event where people are walking by is really great.
I know
Has
I'm
anyone
at the
done anything
party,
like
but what
that?
are we talking about?
Oh,
Setting up a booth or a table with Joel. Jim's idea was like set up at a grocery store, print out like the 10 closest vacant home listings, get your buyer brokers ready, and just set up a table to like ask me about real estate, or people could like sign up for showing appointments like right there on the spot. You know, go run your groceries home, come back, we'll see you at 2 p.m. and we'll go check out that house.
So like I put this up at open houses. And people are
that's
like,
cool.
oh, can I take a look at that?
And
Can I
you
just
say
browse
that's
it
for
or
my
something?
exclusive clients or something?
I love that.
Exactly.
Clients
What,
only.
where do you get those?
Get it? It's a binder that I printed out a piece of paper and stuck it on the front.
Bro, not the binder, the
Oh.
listings. Come on now. I'm not that stupid today. Anyway.
Generally expires and cancels in the last 6 months.
Are
And
you,
if they're interested in any of them, I'll dial the data. I'll get the data off RedX and I'll call the homeowners.
is that not a conflict just with for those that attended the final offer Zoom meeting yesterday? Is that considered like publicly advertising? A non,
No,
like,
because they have to become a Jim's client to be able to look in that book.
well, yeah, but if you don't have, but if it's not an actual listing right now, I guess, is there any conflict on that side?
There's no seller-client relationship because it expired or canceled.
Yeah. Tis not a problem if
So
tis
you're
not.
just like, these are ones that recently expired or canceled, but we're interested in selling. If you like the look of them, I can find out the dealio.
I also print for sale by owners.
Yeah, that's nice. Where are you pulling those just off Zillow?
RedX.
I really
Oh,
hope you
yeah.
guys are taking notes on how to tactically do all this stuff, except for Christina, because she's the only one engaging in the conversation that deeply.
So what if you put this on the table, right? And then they're like, you can tell them, hey, I've got these too for exclusive client. Well, how do I become an exclusive client? Well, let me tell you.
I love
That's
it.
why we need to meet.
Yeah, Christina and I don't know who else is on the final offer call yesterday, but there's a new process we're having for Keller Williams, Arizona. So all the access networks where we'll be able to get final offer, which will be an online depository of all of the off-market deals or coming soon, the pre-coming soon listings that buyers will have access to, and we can then use that as an online little binder, if you will, to grab a lot of attention. I think there's a big upside to that. Christina, would you agree?
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I think
Is it
honestly, the
for-
biggest thing for me was like the ability to kind of like test the market, like she said, price test it, or be able to gauge like interest and potentially even get an offer before you're accumulating days on market. Like I think for listings, it's going to be like a pretty massive tool in the toolbox to say, oh, and also this is another, place that will be posting it, or here's a resource. Like, how do we take advantage of this? That's cool.
Is this brokerage level or like Keller Williams level?
Brokerage.
Okay. So it's basically pocket listing without being a pocket listing.
Yep.
Place to put your pocket listings.
Yeah.
Will that have an effect on the current MLS systems that we have? Or is this like a IDX reform?
It pulls in from MLS
Yeah, all the
for
MLS
things that are listed, but like for pre-listed ones or like pre-market, like you have a listing and you're like, I'm trying to think of like a good example, but you can manually enter it.
You
And
just
then
signed the
indicate.
listing, but you're not going live for 2 weeks. It gets put on this thing until its actual live date. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah,
part.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's
Or
got
it's
some
like,
pretty cool
hey,
stuff.
Nice.
not ready to sell until September, or we want to sell the house in July, or we're not really sure if we want to sell the house this year, but we got a lot of work to do. Hey, maybe we can get an offer now.
So I have a question, Dan. Sorry.
Yes, Stefan.
Stefan Spiria, yes. That's my husband.
I know.
Okay. When is final offer going to be rolled out?
Before the 18th. That's all we know from yesterday's call.
Okay.
that we're gonna
I
have
was
an
on half
in-person
the
training.
call. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be in-person training here in Tucson on the 18th, and then we should have access prior to the in-person training. I asked
So,
Jake yesterday to give me access yesterday so that I can start playing into it because I have a feeling that I'm going to be a point of contact for a lot of questions.
You think?
So
For
I want to
those
make
of us
sure that I
who
know.
don't know, what is final offer?
You're going to find out on the 18th, won't you?
Or you could join the broker roundtable today at 9 and get more info.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it.
so
The oversight is it's an online website allowing us to market sellers listings in a different way and provide a little bit more gas to the fire. I think it's gonna be an
Dan,
opportunity.
did they say once you sign a listing agreement, then you can do that?
Yeah, once it's signed, you have the right to do so. Not until you have a signed listing agreement. But
Okay.
coming soon in the MLS is only 30 days. But let's say you got someone who wants to sell their house in April.
Yes.
That's more than 30 days from now. So you get the listing signed now. Say, hey, let's get this signed now. I'm going to put it in our exclusive listing portal and
Yeah.
start pre-marketing it to get some buzz going. Then we can then flip that script and say, hey, we've already gotten enough traffic. We've already gotten more traffic on the house than it would have had on the MLS before we even live. So you're putting more marketing out there. You're, like I said, putting gas on the fire. I got to build scripts around it and have the ideas to it, but I've only ever been exposed to it for like 17 minutes. But I think in that 17 minutes, I was excited.
Is this going to be for the Phoenix area as well?
All of the access network. So Keller Williams, Scottsdale, Goodyear, Glendale, Pine Top, Prescott, Tucson, Sierra Vista. If Kristen Cole owns your office, you're getting it.
Okay. Thank you.
So, and what the beautiful thing there is, it's going to have all of those listings for our entire group, not just KWSA.
So you don't need to take pictures. You could just do one picture, she said yesterday on the call.
Yeah, you're going to want a couple pictures at least, but at least one of the front of the house.
Well, I think they're still fleshing out what the like minimum requirements are going to be because each state can, do it specific to their regulations. Each brokerage can apply their own like guidelines around it.
Yes, ma'am.
My listing appointments, I do is like a video walkthrough. I tell them it's nothing official. It's not going on, the MLS or anything. But then I'll clip stills from that video for like cash offer programs.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it because it's like if you could just like instantly you meet with the people, you're like, yeah, let's do this, but we need to do this, or this. Like again, to just be able to exceed a coming soon listing timeline. Like for those long-term nurtures or the people that are like, well, we kind of want to do this to it. It's like, well, let's just put it out there and see if somebody will buy it without us doing that.
Okay, can we switch gears?
Yeah.
I love that we're talking about something we have no input really for. So I want you guys to get excited about it. But once we have more, I'm going to show you. We're going to use it. We're going to get excited about it. But let's talk about something we do have. Raise your hand if you can. There's like 7 of you on camera, which I love. I love you more if you're on camera. I really do. If you're not on camera, I don't love you as much. I want you to feel that in your chest. AI. It's not for making caricatures. You can use it for that. It's for helping you guys do business better. Who's heard of Perplexity?
Love that platform.
Yeah,
use it.
a lot of it. What are you using it for? Are you using it to be a super Google, or are you using it to make your life easier?
Life easier.
Life easier.
Life easier.
Tell me more.
Got a lead the other day, and before I called him back, I input his address and tried to get a feel for the area down there. In order to have that discussion with him. He wasn't open to it, but at least I did that effort to be prepared for it.
Yeah, and that's where you're at. Guys, this is I want to show you the power of what you can do. This is Perplexity's online tool. Right, this is my Perplexity. I pay for the pro. It's $100 some a year, $20 a month, right? simple prompt. We have a seller that has 3 properties he wants to get value on and then possibly sell. We need a deep dive on all 3, gathering values, market stats, selling timeframes, additional questions we need to gather answers on for the seller and help them list their properties. Then we need a seller-facing report for their consumption. And then the APN numbers and the addresses. That's all I put. And then I walked away from the computer for a while, and it did all the work, right? Here's all the stuff it's doing. And then it generated me this 15-page report. Yes, I'm slowly scrolling so you can see how long and robust it is. Plus all the different references. You download it, you send it over to your client. How long would it take you to compile a report like that?
Can you cut and paste that?
Couple hours.
Okay.
WhatsApp?
Can I cut and paste it? Yeah, it's a
Into
document.
WhatsApp, and then I'm just gonna steal it.
Can I
Have
cut and
you-
paste the prompt?
The
No,
prompt. The prompt.
it's not a prompt. Just tell it what you need. We all get so hung up on the damn prompts, guys. AI is moving into normal conversational patterns. Tell it what you need. This is what I have. This is what I know. This is what I want. Learn how to speak. You'll be fine. This is what I have. This is what I know. This is what I want. I have a seller who wants to sell these same properties. I know their addresses. I want a seller-facing report. Now, if you just put, I want a report, it's probably going to be a report to you. But if you put, I want a seller-facing report, or I want a buyer-facing report, or I want a report that the buyer's dad is probably going to read. This is what I know. This is what I want. AI is here to help you do things better. Now, is it super pretty? No, but it's a simple report. Don't just trust it. Read it and make sure it's accurate. I've had some of these that are a little kind of foobery. So you want to research it. You want to do your research. But also this gives you a deliverable in seconds versus hours.
You have more
So a
experience
buyer
with
to a
these than I
seller.
do.
What's that?
I was gonna say you have more experience with these than I do. Will it make like pretty pie charts and stuff like that if you ask it to?
If I wanted to, yeah.
Yeah.
I could also take this and throw it into Gamma and have it really prettyized.
That's
And if
the
you've never
fun
seen
of it.
Gamma before, watch. Let's do some Gamma-ing. You guys ready for this? I got 4 minutes because I have a coaching call right after this.
Do you still use Claude, Dan, or is Gamma taking over what you used to do with Claude?
Claude I use just for rewriting things like
Well, it looks like there's Claude built into this.
yeah.
Oh.
So Claude, like I'll use this is yesterday's Claude. I was all here's my old listing. I want to refresh one because I reset some listings, so I had it refresh it. Guys, I'm tired. I don't need to hide that it's been written by AI. Everyone's writing their shit by AI. What I want is SEO listing
Yeah.
descriptions.
Mm-hmm.
But Gamma is for pretty stuff. So we go create a new Gamma. Got it. Okay. Gamma, new, right? Generate from a file, right? I'm going to upload the file that I had, which is this Rio Rico property analyst. The same one you guys just saw. Uploading the file. It's going to take a few seconds because it is 15 pages of beautiful information.
How much is Gamma?
I don't know. Like $100 a year, $200 a year. I don't know.
12 months, $100. 1 month, 99 cents. Or for a week, it's $139.
But I don't
Thank
use
you,
it.
Abby.
I like it because I can do stuff like this. I can take it, configuring your prompt. All right, here's all my prompt. Here's all my stuff. I can do a condensed version of what I've got in here. This is a ton of information, right? Do we want all the references? Yeah, probably. Let's put them in here. Let's just do this. We're going to create a simple theme. Let's just do a pretty black and white theme. Now we're going to be able to, we want to print this out. So we got to make it printable. Select the theme. We want to generate from the outline. This is for a property owner and residential land investor in Rio Rico, Arizona, American English. Tone is professional, clean, data-driven, American English. Right? It picked it up all that already. We want 10 cards, about 10 pages, because the last two, I'm going to add this to, let's make it 12 cards. I'm going to generate it. In this, you're seeing how you can take something that's just a simple deliverable to an engineer. That's who this client is. So I sent him the non-prettied up version. And you can take it and you can take that same information to create a comprehensive report on this property. Are we all watching?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Wow.
So Rio Rico market overview, current market dynamics, vacant land market analysis, letting us know what's going on in the different size segments of land, being at 0.4 to 0.7 up to 1.4 to 1.8, because we want to talk about acreage that makes sense to these buyers or sellers. Some critical factors to think about: topography, zoning, utility, road access. If you've ever sold land, are these important, Mikey?
Yeah, I was going to say, as a semi-professional graphic designer, this is pretty rad.
Semi.
cool.
This, you know, it's semi-professional. I mean, just a matter of minutes. What would take hours and hours to do?
Hey,
This
look
is
at this.
crazy.
I'm gonna play around with this for my newsletter. Does it give you an HTML link, Dan? Do you know? No. See.
Embed.
Mm,
So
embedded.
this is
Yeah.
Perplexity, and what is this?
This is Gamma.
Gamma.
Yeah, but
That
if you
makes life so
got
much
someone,
easier.
see how this is. You could take this picture and you could edit the picture. You can put an actual picture of the property, or you can just leave it as that.
Yeah.
Now you've got a 10-page document.
And then you print this out and bring it to a listing appointment. You're gonna look like a pro.
Yeah.
Isn't Gamma included in our brokerage?
No, Canva is included.
Canva.
Yeah,
I have
Canva.
a
I thought
listing
there was
appointment on
something else.
Monday. I'm going to use this idea.
So this is here's another where's the latest one we did? So here's the one for Green Valley. Picture of the house, executive summaries, printouts. Talk about leaving something behind that's of value. So
No kidding.
guys, don't use AI just to make pretty pictures. Now I want you to make pretty pictures on AI because it becomes something that you can utilize social media to get engagement, to get connection, to get conversations going. But just know that these tools are a resource that's far more powerful than just creating a funny image of your big head, Eric. Right? All right, we'll talk more about this. We'll do a deeper dive on how we can utilize AI to make your life better. Was that 8 minutes enough to skew your interest to be like, oh, I want to know more?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, every time we do that.
Can you put those two sites in the WhatsApp so I don't forget them?
Yes, I can. All right, I got to
Thank
go.
you.
Meeting. Guys, thank you for being a